Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Adam Burke from BangTheBook.com, coming to you with a look at Game 6 tonight, Game 025-026, between the San Jose Sharks and the St. Louis Blues. Blues with a 3-2 lead, looking to close out this series and head on into the Stanley Cup Finals. Over at BangTheBook.com, Parker Michaels will have a great preview of this game for you. We've also got coverage of the NBA playoffs tonight with the Eastern Conference Finals matchup between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Toronto Raptors in Game 4. We also have a video of that right here on our Bang the Book YouTube page. Make sure you check out my preview for this week's golf tournament, the Charles Schwab Challenge, formerly known as the Colonial. We'll have a video for that from Brian Blessing probably later on today, right here on our Bang the Book YouTube page. Also, if you missed yesterday's edition of the Bettor's Box, go ahead and check that out, along with my MLB picks and tips piece over at BangTheBook.com. All right, so Game 6 tonight, the Blues look to punch their ticket to the Stanley Cup Finals to take on the Boston Bruins, but they have to win tonight's game first, or Game 7 coming up here later on in the week. Blues a minus 160 favorite, total of 5.5 for this one. And the Sharks are playing their 20th playoff game tonight. The Blues are playing their 19th, but two very different routes to get to this point. The Blues knocking off the Jets in 6 games, then beating Dallas in 7 games. The Sharks beating Vegas in 7 games, and then Colorado in 7 games. So a very physical, hard-fought series against Vegas, a series that the Sharks probably should have lost with that very controversial major call in Game 7, and then playing a 7th game in that series against Colorado, having to make 3 games in Denver. So that trip back for Game 6, playing in altitude, something that probably is having an impact on San Jose here at this point of the postseason. And it certainly looked like that in Game 5, where the Blues outshot the Sharks 40-21, had a 68-42 advantage in shot attempts. The Blues looked like the fresher team. They really took advantage of getting away with maybe a little bit of a fortunate win there in Game 4, as the Sharks had a big shot attempts advantage of 73-35, but only 2.74 expected goals. So a lot of shot attempts for the Sharks in Game 4, not a lot of high-quality chances. Blues get that win, then win Game 5 as well. Sort of feels like this is kind of a hit-the-wall moment for the San Jose Sharks. Again, 20 playoff games here so far, back-to-back 7-game series, playing in altitude for one of them. It's a very long season. We're into late May already. I think the Sharks have just kind of run out of gas a little bit here. They had that controversial hand pass goal in Game 3 where this series might already be over if that call was correctly overturned. And Jordan Binnington is just outplaying Martin Jones at this point in time. Jones was thought to be a bit of a weak link for the Sharks here in the playoffs. He was pretty good against Vegas, pretty good against Colorado. He struggled a little bit here in this series. Not all his fault, as the Blues have gotten a lot of high-quality chances and certainly have had the better chances here in this series over the Sharks. But I think this series is done tonight. The Blues are a little bit chalky in that minus 160 range, but I just don't think the Sharks have much left in the tank, pardon the pun. We kind of saw that in Game 5 with a very flat effort at home. Got to think St. Louis takes care of business tonight and advances to the Stanley Cup Finals. So the Blues, minus 160 this evening. Obviously, the puck line in play. The Sharks, there's no tomorrow if you lose this game. So if they're down a goal late, Blues should have some chances to get some empty netters, maybe even 2 empty netters here. So be very careful betting unders in elimination games in the NHL. Not just here in this one, but also going forward, because teams do have to get a little bit more aggressive pulling the goaltender. That could lead to some garbage goals late in regulation. So be very careful with the under 5.5 tonight. I think there's a chance this is a tight, low-scoring, close-checking game, but ultimately the Blues minus 160, my favorite play here tonight in Game 6. I'm Adam Burke for BangTheBook.